Well, we went on holiday to Hainan, which is like a little island somewhere. We were swimming in the pool and it was really shallow, and so I tried to do a surface dive, and then I hit my face on the bottom and like broke my nose.
On the first day?
On the first day, within like 5 hours of being there.
Yeah.
And then it was bleeding everywhere, and we had to go to a hospital, and it took us a long time.
And it was a national holiday.
Yeah, it was a national holiday, so it took us
And we
ages to
did
get
not
there.
speak one word of Chinese at this time. It was 2 weeks after we had arrived.
Yeah.
It was October week, and so off we went. And I had to try to explain that my son needed an X-ray. So I showed my camera and kept kind of taking a photo, and finally they understood. And it was, you know, it was a basic experience, but they looked at his nose and it wasn't actually broken, just badly bruised. And I think it cost me all of 12 kwai or something for the treatment, which is quite amazing.
So in the event of an emergency, well, first of all, before the emergency happens, you should have a list of medications that you take, of health problems that you have, both in English and Chinese, and carry that with you at all times. You should have that. The other thing that you should have is the phone number of somebody who can translate for you if you cannot speak Chinese. Have some cash for emergencies in your house. 10,000 RMB. The reason is, if you need an ambulance, the ambulance in China only takes cash. Yeah, and if you don't have cash, they won't take you. So you need to have cash on hand. There are no private ambulances in China. All ambulances are run by the government. So there's a number, which is 120 to call an ambulance. Now ambulances in Shanghai vary in how well they're equipped. So if you're critically ill, call an ambulance. If it's an emergency but you're stable, let's say a cut or you broke your arm but you're not bleeding, you know, it's not an exposed fracture, you can use other modes of transportation and they're equally as efficient. Yeah, it's probably faster. Yeah, an ambulance can take, depending on where you live, anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour. And as far as the traffic is concerned, you won't necessarily get there faster with an ambulance.